Yo, is this apartment B? Your rent's due.
Welcome to Apartment B. Another episode. I got here my good friend Jack Gaffney.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Jack is a. Tell him about yourself.
Yeah. Well. First of all, thanks for having me on this. I know a couple of my friends have been on this show, and I loved watching it. So, but yeah. So I'm a movie producer. I just graduated from FSU Film with my MFA. And yeah, now I just graduated and just producing independent feature films now.
All right. Now I know I was gonna ask you this before, but I wanted to know, like, what is producing? Like, what is your job? Like, what do you do?
What is producing? Producing is kind of everything all at the same time. It's really, building up the production of the movie and allowing the, certain department heads like the DP, the director, production designer, like really do their best work and not have to worry about anything in like the logistical world or like, anything financially. So I kind of just oversee the entire production of the movie from the very conception of the idea till it's put on the big screen. I write it out with the director. I feel like that's kind of vague, but it's like at the same time, like we were talking earlier, it really is so many different things at once. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Explain that for me in like Fortnite terms.
In Fortnite terms, so no, I'm just kidding. I actually don't game, which is
you don't game.
Yeah, anytime I'm sitting in front of a TV, it's just watching movies all the time.
Like, so even when you were like little, you didn't play any video games? Nothing?
Well, so funny enough, my parents never let me have like any gaming consoles when I was growing up, but I would always go to my friend's house and play video games, like on their Xboxes, like go over there and play Halo and Grand Theft Auto and shit like that. But
you were sneaking away playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, they were worried that I was going to sit inside all day playing video games instead of going outside to play, which is funny because then they let me watch like movies like all day and all night, like sit in front of a TV then. But it's kind of a funny story how I got my first console though, which was in 8th grade. And my oldest sister, Abby, got pregnant when she was like 21. And I was just like, wait, hold up. I was like, if Abby gets to have a baby, then I get to have a gaming console.
Crazy. No, you can't even compare that.
Yeah, no, but it was just like my middle school, like jackass self.
I mean, hell of a like, you're pretty smart, dude. Like what? She has a child. I get a PS3.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, that's pretty smart.
That's the bargain. That's how I usually try to run it with my siblings. If they end up watching this, yeah, I love you guys.
So you just get a new console. You just get something new every time they had a baby.
I'm like, wait, hold up. Yeah, I mean, she was trying to get rid of it too. So granted, I was just talking
about. You're not talking about the baby. You're talking about the station, right?
No, I will say I do love my niece too.
Yeah.
Mila is great. I have 2 nieces. They love the game too, so I guess it was like a full circle kind of moment.
There you go. And are you like the middle child or?
No, I'm the youngest of 5.
Youngest of 5.
Yeah, so that's why I pulled some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's only last child behavior, man.
Yeah, exactly. 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Yeah, man. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah. I have like 5.
You have 5 siblings too?
Yeah.
Are you the youngest, middle?
It's weird, man. It's weird. My mom has 3 kids, whom I share one father with one of them. So out of me and the girl who has the same father, see, I don't even know how to explain it. Every time I don't even know. I don't know how to say it. Okay, so my mom has 3 kids, right? Mm-hmm. I'm the middle child of the 3 kids she has.
Yes, I'm following.
And then my youngest sister from my mom, me and my youngest sister have the same parents.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then my dad ended up having 3 more kids. So my dad has 5 kids. That's.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm following along after this. But at the end of the day, you have some people that you can, shoot the shit with or at least harass. from time to time.
Absolutely. I mean, that's why I have siblings.
Yeah, because my 3 oldest, they're technically half siblings, but like I never kind of seen them as that. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how it is with you, but it's just like, you know, it's just, that person's always been there. And
yeah, dude. I mean, half siblings and stuff. We never really done that. It's like you're just a brother who's a sister.
Yeah, exactly. Even like I feel like sometimes too, even like cousins become like that too.
Dude, oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Cousin becomes like brother for life. And I also have an uncle who's like that too.
Yeah.
But he's like 2 years older than me. My uncle.
That's kind of lit though. I feel like that's fun. Like if you guys like went to like a party together, that can be kind of like a cool selling point. Like, hey,
it's my uncle right here.
It's my uncle.
And actually, I never even thought about that. It might work like that.
It could be funny. I mean, I feel like that could be fun. Going out.
It was always just like a brother, like it's just like an older brother.
Yeah. My one of my cousins, because I have so many damn cousins. You know, I'm half Mexican, half Irish, so I feel like my family's just there's like hundreds of people.
Mexican, half Irish.
Yes, but one of my cousins, Cole, shout out Cole if he's watching this. He goes to FSU, and then his younger sister Melani goes there too. But me and Cole are just super tight. Like that's you know, like we're saying too. It's like it almost turns into like a brotherly bond. You know, like the kind of advice we can share with one another. It's like,
did you guys live together? Like when you went like during school?
Oh no, we didn't live together. He's still there at Florida State, so yeah, we try to see each other as much as possible. But he's a very busy man. I'm a very busy man too. But
we are a very busy man.
Anytime we get together, though, it's like one of those things where it's just like we just shoot the shit for hours.
When you were children.
Oh yeah. He has a memory. I remember he was sharing because growing up, I feel like his parents were a little stricter than mine, and I had a flip phone when I was like 8. And I had some Linkin Park downloaded on my flip phone, and I was like showing him. I was like, "You want to see something crazy?" And I was like playing like New Divide by Linkin Park. I was just like, and he was just like, and I'm like,
changing his life.
Holy shit! He was like, "This is crazy." I'm showing him like Green Day on my flip phone. Like
you're like showing the Amish an electric toothbrush.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he brought up that story to me a couple years ago when he first moved up here, and I completely forgot about it. But I'm proud of that.
You're proud of that moment.
Yeah, I'm just like showed him Linkin Park and Green Day.
It impacted his life so much that he remembered. You had no idea. You thought this was a regular day. You're just showing him music, and he's like, "Damn, dude, you changed my life that day."
He's like, "Holy shit!"
You changed my fucking his like brain rewired. Before.
Yeah, man.
Only Linkin Park I remember is dude. I just it's just the thought of Linkin Park just makes me think like. Just early 2000s, just grunge. Like it makes me think Transformers, The Filter, on the movie, on Michael Bay movies.
Yeah,
every time I hear Linkin Park.
Yeah, or Numb too.
What's Numb?
Numb, huh?
What's Numb?
It's like the one where they remix it with the Jay-Z song.
Can you do it?
I would love to. I mean,
just enough to where I can like remember it.
I'm trying to think. Oh my god, I'm folding right now. Everybody,
You're
please
folding.
forgive
You're
me because this is in Miami Vice. I might just play a snippet of it.
That's fine.
I'm giving up.
Nice.
That's how quick I give up. Actually,
uncut gems.
Yes, that's actually been my screensaver.
Oh, I do know that.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy? It took 2 seconds. Wow.
It's just like you just have to hear this one thing. Yeah, so apologies to the real Linkin Park fans back home. I could not sing Numb on this podcast.
Yeah, I mean we are quite saddened by that fact. That was probably the most important part of the whole show.
Right now, and I want to apologize.
That's okay. We can cut this off and restart the entire thing and start from you singing Numb.
All right, and we're back to no, I'm just kidding. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, man. So,
dude, my brain kind of went blank right there.
It's okay. It happens.
So you said you're producing the new movie.
Yeah. On Monday we go straight into pre-production. It's currently Saturday, so we've been doing some prep for it. I'm producing this with the film school under their Torchlight Studios program, which is a third year of the MFA program where you pitch for the feature, you get selected, and they fund the movie. They give you the equipment and everything. And yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I got the opportunity to produce the one last year as a second-year student, which was not really how it was designed to be.
Yeah.
But I think it definitely taught me a lot about like, you know, not only about filmmaking, but a lot about like myself too, which was great.
Is that like scary, like for you to be doing that? So like, because you said that it's like rare for someone of your age or like someone of your grade level.
Yeah, they needed a third year to produce it, but I was a second year at the time producing it, so I hadn't even done my thesis films, my capstone movies, yet. So I don't think I was scared at the time, but I think you know, I was told by a faculty member one time, he was just like, he was congratulating me when I first got the feature, the last one that I did, and he was just like, "You're going to be drowning the whole time." And I was just
that's how he starts?
Yeah, he was like straight up, like, "You're going to be drowning the whole time." And I feel like I just kind of like went in with that expectation where it's just like, yeah, I'm just going to try to swim the whole time while everybody else is trying to swim with me. And I don't know. I think it was definitely a learning process, that's for sure. But I think like I wouldn't change it for anything else. I mean, I think I've loved movies my whole life, so to make my first film.
So then like during that process, like what's a normal day for you? Like,
a normal day,
or like a regular work day for you?
Yeah, I guess it really depends. I mean, you know, I try to get up relatively pretty early. I try to wake up, or I try to work out every day. So once that's done, you know, really just a variety of meetings. Sometimes there's on my schedule, I leave like good like buffer times between certain meetings and whatnot to kind of see if like shit hits the fan and I have to like jump on it. And I have to have a window of time to be able to, you know, take care of whatever the hell happens. It's really just a lot of meetings. I think once like the movie is in production and it's going as a producer, it's like you're kind of just like really waiting and like seeing like what happens. I don't know, because a good producer, their job is pretty much like mostly done for the production phase. Like by the end of pre-production, like the movie should be like smooth sailing, and you should just be like ready to have the movie be finished, and so you can take it out into the world. So like you said, you're about to start pre-production on Monday, so that's like the biggest part for you. Like, yeah, I think it's the biggest part, because it's just like, okay, like we have the script, we have the story. How do we make this like real life? You know, it's just like, how do we pull this off? Because, you know, you were in Cole's movie Till Death Bro, right? Where it's like, there's shout out Cole. Yeah, shout out Cole. Shout out to Till Death Bro crew. Everybody, yeah, Brian, Simone, Bailey. But essentially, you know, there's so many crazy ideas in that movie, right? And it's just like, okay, like how do you actually pull that off? Yeah, you know, it's just make it real. Yeah, it's just like, you know, you want to see a dick flying through the air, or you know, you want to have certain stunts in it. Like, how are you going to actually achieve that and do it safely and efficiently? Like, I feel like that's just the producer overseeing that, and then during the production, looking ahead, making sure everything's going well, and then once post-production comes around, in order to get your film distributed, you have to have all your deliverables ready. So all of your contracts, your insurance paperwork, make sure everything is cleared. And that's where you're doing that stuff? Yeah. It's something I'm learning a little bit more about. A lot of people don't talk about that because it's a very, not niche. I mean, it's happening and a lot of people do it, but like with filmmaking, you know, like doing like distribution and working with sales agents, like you have to be so on it of like all of your materials that you have. Dude, that's a lot of like stuff you have to do. Like your hands is like in everything. Pretty much. Yeah. That's what I tell people about any movie I'm working on. Like there's usually not one thing I don't know about that movie in one way or another. What? Dude, yeah. Do you ever feel like you're on like that's just overload, like just too much? Like, or is it like you're okay with like, it's like, because you know when you're like picking anything to do, right, whether it's like producer or if you want to be a comedian or if you want to be a surgeon or whatever, you're like kind of picking your chaos. Like it's gonna, like something's gonna hit the fan, whatever you pick, and you're like, is this like your chaos you're like okay with, like you're okay with that? I do really enjoy the chaos. I like to embrace it a little bit. Yeah, I think it's fun. I mean, like, oddly enough, like, even to like, I like when a plan comes together.
Yeah,
is like the thing. I sound really evil when I'm saying that. So it's like
it's very Doofenshmirtz like.
Yeah, I'm just like, I love when I love when we can take over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do love when it's like you set everything up and like you organize everything, and then and the plan comes together. I don't know. It's like satisfying. It's fun.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about this too. But it's like an undergrad. I was promoting shows at the club, like more EDM shows, and managing DJs, and I always found like a satisfaction of like like preparing for the show and get it like ready so people can show up and party and have a good time, and then like you sit back and relax, but like the stress leading up to it is awesome.
Dude, you would have loved GTA.
I do love GTA. Like, I'll play GTA. I said I don't game,
specifically the heist part. The setup of the heist, that sounds like your job. Like, you're like because when you're doing the GTA setup, right, that takes a long time because you got to go get the weapons, you got to go get the vehicles you need for the setup, for the whatever you need, and then you actually do the heist, and it just runs so smoothly because we have the guns, we have the truck, we have the ice cream truck, we have the fake decoy.
Right.
That just sounds like like you're the master behind it all.
Yeah.
And then you get the biggest cut, and we get nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something with that with the producer. Well, a lot of people don't realize too is that like usually when the movie wins Best Picture at the Oscar, the producer takes that award home because it's really just analyzing like the entire production of the movie. But I mean, like with anything, like it takes a village. Like I think like the people that I work with and collaborate with like really push me to like do my absolute best.
Yeah,
and challenge me too, and like always constantly have me think.
Oh, it's okay.
Like I was talking with Elijah Newman, who
shout out Elijah.
Yeah, shout out Elijah. Love you,
guy.
buddy. He's out in LA. But he the last movie that we worked on together was Oyster Bay. It was our 5-minute film.
I saw.
Yeah, did you like it?
He's really great at chase scenes.
He loves that shit.
Yeah.
He loves his boats and jet skis. And he loves his guns. That's Elijah's bread and butter. But I think like that was I feel like there's so much pushback when we're trying to get that movie greenlit with the school because we're doing the chase scene like nothing in the film, or there's been no movie like made in the film school with like a chase scene like that, like on the water and like bringing the cameras on there and like stunts and everything.
Dude.
And Elijah really wanted to do something like that. He really wanted to push it. And I think like I was like, a little worried about it, a little shy about like, kind of standing up for what we need for the movie. And I think like Elijah really pushed me to like be like, ask questions, like be annoying to like the faculty and like get answers, like, because it's like they won't exactly tell you no in the film school. Like you always have to like kind of prove that what you're talking about in some ways. So we had to do like thorough research, like got like Florida Wildlife Conservation involved, like like 3 different sheriffs involved, like Leon County and Wacola County. And
dude, you don't see this though. Like when you see the scene, you don't even think about that.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, you're pulling the strings back there.
Yeah, that's why it's like even something even as small, like so in the movie, Anita, like the woman in the movie, like doesn't wear a life vest when she's like flying down the water on the jet ski. And I always loved that shot because Elijah was just like, she can't be wearing a life vest, man. Like she can't be wearing a life vest. It doesn't work for the story, which I agreed. Like she's not like, if her husband's getting kidnapped, she's not going to be like, wait, stop and get like a life vest and then go on the jet ski. That's cheap. So, but at the same time, it's not like it's illegal to not wear a life vest while you're riding a jet ski. So we got pushback on that, and I fully had like a meeting between the person who was overseeing the film, like from the school, and the actress playing Anita, and like she like verbally told him in person on set, like I'm okay with this, like gave verbal consent, and then he was like, okay, then you guys are approved to do that.
That's what you needed.
Yeah, and I think like I love that shot. I mean, I know Elijah is just like, oh no, Oyster Bay is whatever, but because he's grown from it. I mean, I thought Tandem Kill was fucking awesome.
Oh jeez, what a freaking ending that was.
Yeah, it's funny. You got Cole Kelly ending or as like pointing the gun and shooting the camera. Yeah,
I saw Surge's ass too. That was great, bro.
Yeah, I love when Sergio's in a movie and you see his butt.
Yeah.
There's 2 movies that have that. There's Tandem Kill, where you get to see his booty, and then our friend Andre co-directed and co-wrote a movie with Sergio called Being Human. And you see Sergio's butt in that too, which is awesome.
He's a legend. Yeah.
So hopefully we can make the trifecta. Sergio, I challenge you to make another movie that shows your butt.
I challenge you. It's not a challenge, man. No, dude, Serge is a gem. I just met him, but dude, it seems like he can do like everything.
Yeah, Sergio is super talented. He's the writer of this next movie that I'm producing.
Yeah, we talked about it a little, which dude, I think it's pretty cool to even get that opportunity. You know,
yeah,
from the school. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting. I love the film school. At the end of the day, besides it has its quirks, it has its pros and cons, but I think what the program offers and like can mean a lot. Because I was recently just in Cannes a couple months ago for the film festival. I met a lot of other student filmmakers from all around the world, like USC, UCLA, NYU, Columbia.
Yeah, man.
And excuse me. A lot of them just like were sharing like what each curriculum was about, because I was curious, like you hear about these film schools, but it's like what's like the student experiences. And they, I don't know, like they don't really get like what FSU Film is offering them. I mean, like they're not getting, the equipment. Like they have to like find that, they have to resource that themselves. They have to like raise the money by themselves, like get production insurance. Like they have to jump a lot more hoops to get where they need to be.
Yeah. But you guys are like one of the top in the country, though.
It's one of the top in the country. I think the rankings just went up just recently for public universities. Yeah. Or I think like overall film schools, public universities, I think it's like 4 or something.
Which is incredible, dude. I mean.
Yeah. But I think like there's some other things that factor into the rankings. Yeah. That I think, I don't know, only rumors. Okay. Maybe some money being put in or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
It's fine. You guys, I mean, dude.
Who knows?
From the screening, it looks like you guys are like on a great path. Zeke was talking about how much he loved the screening. He was like, dude, compared to our screening last year, this is, Zeke's he emphasizes a lot.
Yeah. He's always really kind. Yeah. Because it was funny. I was, we were talking about Zeke before we started talking on the podcast. Shout out Zeke. But he the whole night, like during like the graduation and the screening and everything, like you hear like everybody like, oh my god, I love the movies, like congratulations, like all throughout the night. And it means so much. But later in the evening, when I was like talking to Zeke, like he was just like kind of went on and like was really like praising our class, like like, and I think his was just so like wholesome, felt like refreshing from like the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay. I was just like, I feel like I've heard this like a trillion times, but like Zeke is saying it like in a way where I'm just like, oh, like thank you.
Like it's so genuine, bro. It's insane. I mean, most of you guys probably don't know, but so last Saturday, we were at FSU Film School for a screening of all the movies. I mean, you could probably describe that better than I can, but
yeah. So we had our capstone screening last Saturday, which is the MFA capstone is the last movie you make in your 2 years at FSU Film, and then they screen all of the movies back to back. They do the graduation ceremony, then they do the screening around 7:00, like at nighttime, and it's 8 movies back to back. They're all 15 minutes long. And then afterwards, the film school throws a really lovely rap party, which is always one of my favorites. And then,
dude, that was interesting.
Yeah, how was your experience at the film school rap party? Because I feel like I've been to so many, but it's like
my experience is probably completely different from everyone else's, dude. Well, first of all, from the premiere, like that was fun because you got to dress up. I went out and got a tie and a dress shirt and all that.
You look sharp, man. You look sharp.
Thanks, man. I thought you did too.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone there was looking nice.
Yeah, it's the best.
Freaking Cole was Bailey. Like, dude, they were always. Brian. Everyone was just nice, bro. Everyone looked great. And well, first of all, before I get into that, I still had like a strong cough, and I wasn't trying to cough during the movie, so I was literally holding coughs in to the point where I'm like tearing up at the wrong moments of the movie. It's like, and the movie you produced was actually on. I keep forgetting how to say the name. Florentina, is it Florentina?
Yes, yeah, Florentina.
That one was playing, and I was like tearing up. So I guess it was kind of like
that works.
Yeah, it works.
I mean, Florentina is a tearjerker. It's supposed to, make you have some strong feelings.
Yeah, and then I left and came back, and Nomad was on, and I got in the middle of Nomad. I'm like, why is Serge kissing somebody right now? This is crazy.
Yeah, Nomad is a wild ride.
I mean, I had no idea what was going on when I got back, but great movie nonetheless. But so after that, after all the movies play, we all leave, and we're in that lobby outside of the theater, and everyone's like, conversing. It was socially, I felt so weird. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to? Everyone's in their social circle. Everyone knows each other. So I'm just sitting there like, all right, hey, saying what's up. And then when we go to the rap party, that was cool because
there's free food and free drinks.
Yeah, it was free wine and free drinks, and I felt like I was like an Oscars after party. It was such a good vibe. The funny moment was so the movie I was in, the way I die is I get my penis bit off by a demon stripper, and dude, and everyone. By the way, great reaction in the theater when I saw it.
Yeah, it played really well.
Dude, that was hilarious. Really well. And as I'm in the line getting food, I hear a group of people, like it was like a middle-aged lady and a dude, older black dude who didn't see the movie. So she was like describing to him what was happening. I'm just in line getting food, and she's like, yeah, so she like went down and bit his dick off and like looked at the camera and spit at it. And then I tapped her on the back. I was like, damn, I think that was me.
That's
was
so
like,
funny.
It was like the weirdest moment. The black dude was like, that didn't really happen. I was like, no, I'm good.
No, just make believe. Just make believe. Movie magic, everybody.
It did. Dude, it was great. And that was really fun. And then just, just talking to people, all the camaraderie and community, it was so fun. And then after party was fun too. It was just a fun night all around.
Yes.
All around. Fun night.
Yeah, like I was saying too, I think they do. I feel like I'm like almost like promoting the film school on this podcast. So
no,
I'll be expecting my royalties. Anyways, but I'm just kidding. So I think they do a great job with like doing like the premiere setup and everything too. Like you're saying, like it made you feel like you're at like the Oscar rap party, and it's like a cool moment. I think. Because, I think everybody, is congratulating and celebrating the people who just graduated. But I think it's like everybody's like kind of celebrating themselves.
Yeah.
In that way, I think like, I was even, I was telling like you congratulations on your movie. And you're just like, what, bro? No, like congratulations to you. And I was just like, I go, you did you made a movie too. I was just like, it's not just me.
Wow.
And I think everybody should be excited about it. Which I thought was fun. I mean, I love the screenings. Yeah.
Was it a sad moment for like everyone to like, this is like the last, like not of you, but a lot of them are just dispersing and going their own routes now. Like everyone's leaving.
Yeah. What I've kind of discovered this past week is I'm like struggling to find people to go to the movies with.
That's like your biggest thing now.
Yeah. I think it's like, it's kind of hitting me. I think, I'm trying to see it as like a, this isn't like a goodbye to see you later sort of thing. And, whoever I'll keep in touch with is who I'll keep in touch with, and they know who that is. And yeah, I mean, it was bittersweet, seeing people like leave, but try to take that as like a new opportunity to, one door closes, the other one opens, sort of thing. Easier said than done, but
I mean, geez, but you're going to get like with your upcoming work, you're going to embark on like a whole new group of family, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think it's a new adventure. I think it's not without its challenges though, which I was just talking with one of our co-producers about today. Because like the past couple movies that we did, like sir, there's some stuff there that where you're climbing mountains, but at the same time, like these mountains will be also different this time around.
Yeah, different mountains.
Yeah, and it's adapting to it, it's figuring it out, and I think it's that's the fun in it.
Yeah.
I think that's the most fun in it. So
do you like What's your like inspiration for movies? Like, what's like your vibe?
My vibe, yeah, I think like what ultimately put me on was Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
Yes.
only seen one of those.
What, the first one?
Nope. I think the latest one.
The latest one.
Like the last one. Like literally or like it was like in 2000, around like 2000, between like 2014 and 17.
Okay, yeah, that's where they started kind of falling off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't seen those, but I think I don't know. When I was a kid, like I just remember my brothers are way older than me. Like they're in their 30s and I'm 24, and they would always just kind of show me whatever, even if it's like something I wasn't supposed to be watching.
Oh yeah.
But I watched Pirates when I was like 4 or 5, like really young. And I think that just ultimately just was like, whoa, like this is fucking crazy. Like, you know, Gore Verbinski, who directs it, is a great director, a great storyteller, and then Jerry Bruckheimer produces it, and it's like a production of that level. You know, you've seen it on like a small scale, you know, like making like an MFA capstone movie, which is good fun and hard work. But like imagine having like, you know, like a giant movie like the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff, like making something like that where you have like the ships and like the action set pieces, and Johnny Depp is your lead, and you got Keira Knightley, Orlando Bloom, like just these crazy stars. Like I think that would just be so exciting.
Seeing that just like come together and mesh.
Yeah, dude, like, you know, like multi-million-dollar project, and just absolutely just, you know, like they had to work their asses on
and
that.
It works.
Yeah,
like,
it's perfect. It's fun.
After it's all said and done, it worked.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that must be a great feeling, because it seems like in comedy we get our result fast.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's like a second. They laugh or they don't. But for you, it's kind of like you do your work and you gotta like wait to see if it works.
Yeah. No, that's the intimidating part. But I think it's like it's almost like when like you're just throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Yeah.
Kind of seeing what sticks. And I think it's just like, okay, well, if you don't feel good about the last movie, make another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's all. I've never tried comedy, but I've always been kind of curious about it.
Have you ever like worked on like a comedy movie?
Yeah, I mean, like I was in Bad Tat. I'm sitting on the toilet in Bad Tat.
That was good too. Another Surge classic.
Yeah, another Surge classic. That's
CK classic.
That's me and my brother Sergio shooting the shit in Bad Tat. I mean, I want to give it a shot, like doing like some more comedy stuff, but I do love like the art of stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like some things I can kind of work and structure around. But I was saying too before this podcast started, I was like, my dream is to actually just go up on stage and just absolutely fucking bomb a set.
I'll produce it. I'll make it like a whole special.
You should be like,
bombing.
You should be like yeah, like tell like Birds or Fire Betties or wherever, and be like I got this guy, he's super great, you know, it's just like did it for a really long time, he's a pro,
did it for a really long time.
And then like I go up there and I just like absolutely just like so awkward.
You might not shit the bed though, dude. Sometimes like it works. Like you think you're awkward?
No, but I can act awkward.
Yeah,
and I feel like that can be kind of funny. But I would just love to just go up there,
like awkward as in like what, like The Office awkward, like where's your awkward range?
I'm trying to think. Like I mean, more or less like be like socially awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know, like stilted. I guess that is like The Office style, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like, what's a good awkward? I think a good awkward is Michael Scott, in The Office, or who's another famous awkward person?
Nathan Fielder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He is awkward.
I do like the Nathan Fielder thing. The rehearsal is fucking awesome.
Dude, I watched one episode. I was like, holy what premise is this? This is an insane premise. I've never seen a premise like this before.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah. Did you get to, like, how deep did you get into it?
Dude, I literally watched episode 1.
You gotta finish it.
I'll finish it. I was like, dude, I need him, because like I like want to get into it. Like, that's the thing with series, man. I like if I can't like watch it all the way through, I don't like want to.
Yeah, you have to binge it. You have to binge it front to back.
Get in there. Pause.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey.
Yeah.
Hold up.
We can have like you think you could be like more awkward than I can?
I mean, we can have like an awkward off. Like if you want to have like Josey's awkward night. Another awkward night with Josey, and it's like you like side eyeing on like the flyer. It's just like, don't come tonight or else he'll cry, or I don't know.
You're gonna just. What do you think the art of awkwardness is? You just think it's just like a lot of silence. A lot of silence.
Just like pretending like you're not really supposed to be there, even though you were invited. I kind of like that kind of awkward.
Dude, we can have a whole party just that. Just like everyone has to show up and act like they weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, exactly. That could be fun. That could be like a good acting exercise.
Yeah, but
I think. Just gotta go there and go, like, no music playing. Be like, want me to turn on the TV? Oh, no. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
A lot of sound effects. A lot of
scrolling on the weather app. The only app you can pull up is the weather app. That can be like a fun drinking game, acting exercise, party.
It'd be fun, bro.
Pseudo thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude, are you king of parties? Like Project X?
Oh my gosh. On the record. Wow, right here.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
You're king of good grades.
I will say, yeah, I study a lot. Church on Sundays, and if I'm not volunteering. Yeah, no, I do love the host. I'll put it like that. Like, I like to have everybody come over to my house, and
you're like production and everything. Like, I'm just putting shit together. I don't care what it is.
It doesn't even matter. It's just like people just come over, like, produce that. Like, great. Like, be like, what are we gonna eat? Where's the bathroom? Like, where are we gonna park?
you know everything. You got all the details. I know who's here. There's a list.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think like even the after party at my house after the rap party, I was like producing the hell out of that. I was like in pre-pro the whole week. I was just like budgeting it out. Like, how much food are we gonna have? Like, I'll buy some drinks in case people forget to bring some. And it's like, how many people can I fit here? And
you did good. I mean,
yeah, thank you.
In-house entertainment, a little Rango.
Yeah, you always gotta throw in a movie. I like to have like a movie on in the background.
Yeah.
Usually during the party.
It's a good vibe. I was just standing there in front of it with 2 beers in my hand and just watching, just like this.
I feel like it's kind of a good conversation starter sometimes too. Like, if like, say like somebody is like, doesn't really want to mingle and they're like watching the TV, and then like somebody comes up like doesn't want to mingle and they're watching the TV, be like, oh, so what do you think of this?
That's how you oh, so what do you think of this?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you start conversation.
That's exactly how I start a conversation. I'm terrible at starting conversations. Even better.
But you're great at like in them.
Yeah, I try. I mean, I just like being around people, man. I just like a people person.
Yeah, were you always like that? Or
I think so. Yeah, I always liked being around people, and my dad had a pizza shop when I was growing up, and
what?
Yeah, and
is he the Irish? Is he the Irish side, or is he
Irish side? Yeah, my dad is Irish. But he owned a pizza shop from when I was like 12 to when I was like 20, but I stopped working there when I was 19. And yeah, I mean, whether it was like hiring like my friends to like work there, like, or like after hours, like once we close up, like all my friends would like come in after hours and like make a pizza and like hang out. Like, those are some like good memories in high school. Bro. Yeah, it was like chill. It was like at my dad's shop, like good times to be had.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun time.
Yeah,
pizza after hours. It's like, we're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, we're not the forbidden pizza.
We're putting so much pepperoni on this bitch. We're loading this bitch up.
I remember I got in trouble one time because I would like, I'm trying to keep like, there wasn't anything like crazy happening at the pizza shop. It was really just me and my friends hanging out. But like one time, I really liked this girl when I was in high school, and I made like a penis shaped pizza because she thought it was funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and like, so I have to find this photo somewhere. I think it got deleted, but like she ended up like posting it on like Snapchat or Instagram, and like someone like snitched to my mom, and like they got like so pissed because I thought it was it looked bad on the pizza shop that I was making dick pizzas.
This is what you're doing when you close?
Yeah, exactly. They're just like so disappointed.
Extra sausage? Dude, that's so... No, that's a good way to get in trouble.
Yeah, I felt so embarrassed, but it was pretty fucking stupid.
Were there like any of the like what was it called?
It was called Tommy's Beachside Pizza.
Dude, hell of a neck. Dude, that just sounds like a good time.
Yeah, Tommy's Pizza.
And where was it? Like, you're from Florida?
I'm from Florida. Well, I was born in Scottsdale, Arizona, and then I was raised in Satellite Beach, Florida, which is like on the East Coast, like near Cape Canaveral. Yeah, it was like small beach town, very small. But yeah, good times to be had there. Shout out to the people in Satellite and Indian Harbor Beach, which is where Tommy's Pizza was.
Dude, I've been to the beach twice.
Twice? Ever? Oh my God. Dude, I think Satellite Beach has really nice beaches. Like, they're quiet.
Really nice beaches.
Huh? Nice beaches.
Nice beaches.
Yes.
Great beaches.
You got to go to Miami Beach or like Tampa, Clearwater.
Never been, but I don't know how to swim.
Oh, shit. Well, you don't have to swim when you go to the beach.
What am I going to do?
Like lay in the sand, listen to music. I feel like you have like the personality where you can be able to do like on the street, like interviews kind of thing.
Dude,
have you ever thought about that?
No, I don't. That's one part of media I don't want to do. I don't know. I've seen it so much where I'm just like, I don't want to do it. But then, I mean, I'll talk to random people.
Yeah.
I'll definitely just walk up to someone and just start talking to them.
Yeah, I do like those videos, but I do feel like I agree with you. I do see that.
I like the people that do them. I think that's ballsy to be able to just walk up. I mean, how else do you get a hot Tua?
Yeah, that's true. Yes. Yeah. We gotta shout out Hawk Tua.
Oh, that's an insane shout out. I think that's ballsy. I mean, I'll watch them. I love watching them.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave Chappelle, you should do them too.
That's right. Yeah.
New York boobs.
I really like I like Andrew Callahan, Channel 5.
Who's that?
He does a lot of journalism stuff, but he really, I think, just finds like he goes like in the middle of the action, essentially. Like if there's like a protest going on or like
that's not the same dude who's like going into like wars, right?
He's going into wars, yeah.
Is he like, dude, I think I might know who you're talking about. I remember.
Yeah, it was all gas, no brakes. It turned into Channel 5, and then Channel 5 has just grown so much. Like, he has correspondents all around the world. Like, he has like a Spanish-speaking Channel 5. Like, he's really expanded out there.
That is a crazy like you're. I have this clip in my mind of one of those news guys like in the middle of a war, like putting on he has a tux, like he has a suit on.
Yeah, he's always wearing a suit.
In the middle of war, he's like fixing his war helmet, like his military helmet.
Yeah,
and there's like gunshots coming. He's like in a trench, and they're like shooting over him. He's like, "We're in the trenches right now."
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that isn't. How did you get here? Like, what is the process of you getting this job?
Yeah, he's insane. I think it's like guerrilla style journalism, like really just throwing yourself in there.
They used to do that with like I don't know if you ever watched those YouTube videos where it's like a guy is called, I think it's Vice Society or something like that.
Yeah, I know Vice.
They're like going in like gang initiations and like super close to like the most dangerous things going on.
I always love and appreciate that. Like really, and it's funny. I think Vice is like what put me on to Andrew Callahan too, because they interviewed him and they made a mini doc on him, and I was just like, oh, like this is really crazy because it's like in this day and age where it's like there's so much shit on like media across the platforms, whether you're watching like TV news or scrolling on Instagram. Like I think like his like he kind of tries to say bias like politically and then like but at the same time like his just like views like everything is so objective, so you're seeing the truth, so it's just like I don't know, it's
like take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. Like, and his sort of thing too is that like when he tries to interview people, he stays neutral, which allows that person to sort of like rip it, and it's just like it's always kind of interesting because you're just like, this person is just like, oh, this guy doesn't care what I say, and it just like goes off about like
perfect
however they feel. Yeah, it's
the best out of them. I think that's a great model.
Yeah, he just interviewed Hunter Biden too, or just released that, but it's like interesting. Like he always likes to interview like those kind of like niche celebrities, where it's like Hunter Biden or Chet Hanks. Like
Chet Hanks is what a gem.
Yeah, like he likes to kind of kick it with those people. He tries to.
Chet Hanks. I would love to spend one day with Chet Hanks.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah,
what would that
fucking
be?
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. I think one thing I remember from Chet Hanks is have you ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes.
Yeah, it's the episode where he's a veteran.
Yeah.
You've seen that one?
I've seen clips of it.
And everyone says thank you for your service, and Larry doesn't say it. And now everyone's like going down the line like thank you for your service, and then Larry's just like, hey, what's up? And then he's like, wow, I think I need to step out for a second. And then Larry ends at the end of the movie. Larry takes him to this like not a play, but it's like an act out of the Civil War where like the people paying, they get to be in it. So it's Larry and Chet Hanks, and they're playing in the Civil War. And this dude has like PTSD. So as soon as you hear like guns go off in this reenactment, he's like acting like it's a real war, bro. And now they're like battling. It was insane. I'm like, dude, Larry, how do you think of this?
Yeah, Larry David is pretty funny.
It's a gem.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it'd be awesome if one day you produced a comedy special of mine.
Dude, that'd be great. I mean,
awesome.
I'm interested in like seeing like all sorts of production of like, because it's like movies. That's like the main goal. But something I got in the works right now. I'm working with one of my friends who graduated a year ahead of me on a TV pilot. So it's like I want to branch out to kind of see like what that would entail. Like I think like a comedy special would be pretty cool too. Taking like, you know, for me too, it's like taking like a live show and combining it with it's like, you know, it's like documentary style filmmaking essentially at some points.
Yeah, dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
What does that really entail though? Like, what would have? I mean, on your end, what would you have to do? Do you think?
I think it's like probably coordinating like all the camera, like, you know, hiring camera people on sound and, you know, making sure like the event is, you know, like ran well. Cause I feel like with a lot of those comedy specials, you know, since they're going to like, I think of like Netflix or something, right? Or even stuff as old as like Comedy Central stuff. Where it's like, I think people have to like sign like NDAs and, you know, like make sure they're not like recording it because they're going to sell it. So it's like kind of looking over those contracts. And like securing like the location, and depending on how big the show is, you're probably shooting it like over a couple different days. I don't know how they would do that with a comedy special, but
I know it's like a popular thing now to where they'll film several, like you said, film over several days. Yeah, and then they'll just cut the best parts into one. Right. Which I'm really not a fan of. I really like just the one show. Yeah. I don't, because like you'll like look into the audience and you'll see one person, and then they'll cut and you'll see they're like, what the that wasn't.
Yeah, the comedians like changing outfits.
Yeah, like I don't like that. I'd rather it just be like straight up one show, and it's just you take it for what it is.
Yeah, or I feel like they try to shoot, or almost like on the flip side too, where they'll shoot like every single show like on that tour, and then they're like, okay, well, it was like the best show. I think like they kind of go about it that way too.
That makes sense. Sometimes I think they wait until they get to a specific area too. Yeah,
like New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans has a pretty big comedy scene, right?
They do.
I feel like I've heard a lot of that. Like my favorite comedian is Eric Andre.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I fucking love Eric Andre. I can see that. And I think like it was Legalize Everything that came out on Netflix like 5 years ago. That I love that comedy special. I think that one was in New Orleans.
It was.
I think so.
Dang, dude, honestly, if I were to do a special, where would I do it? I've never seen anyone do one in like a cold biome.
A what?
Like isn't biome mean area?
I don't know. Yeah.
Science, that was like a cool word I learned, but
yeah.
I want it to be like, I've seen people do it like in a desert. I've seen people do it like outside. I've seen people do it like in a theater. Yeah, like we're just gonna be in a fucking igloo.
Yeah, that could be cool too. And you have like a park on and everything.
Everyone in there's just like, shivering. You see the breath from every laugh.
That could be great. I mean, I think it's like doing something creative like that with your craft is like what will separate you from everybody else. Yeah, I would like to do it in like a haunted house.
That's insane, dude. You wouldn't even be able to. You're not even gonna be able to like perform every creak you're gonna hear.
Yeah, but you just kind of do it like it's any other day. I think that could be like a good bit. Like you just go through and be like, guys, we're in this freaky house where like 50 people were murdered, and apparently those 50 people are here with us tonight.
Oh, that's great. That's a great start. That's a great start.
I feel like that could be good. I don't know.
That's a great start. Absolutely.
You're like calling out the ghosts like in the crowd.
Dude, I would put like a mic next to like every door.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you start like levitating. Like I don't know. You say some shit about the ghost, and you're like,
you just turn into fucking Chris Angel.
Yeah, that could be cool.
You know who that is?
Yeah, I know Chris Angel. Yeah,
we're
the magician.
Crates here. I haven't said that name in years. Yeah. Chris Angel.
They used to have the Chris Angel magic kit that I think they sold like as seen on TV, dude. Sort of thing. I always thought that was kind of cool.
Do you like the movie Now You See Me?
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
I can be a little bit of a snob, but I did love it when it first came out. I remember it was like one of my favorites. But
are you like really strict about what you like?
I think like it's not like strict about what I like. I just feel like I know what I like.
Yeah.
I've seen too many damn movies.
How many do you think you've seen?
How many? I mean, Letterboxd. I'm always on Letterboxd. Chronic Letterboxd user.
It's okay. Same.
Yeah, I love it. But it says like 3,000 movies on there.
3,000
or something like that. Yeah, I put like short films and stuff on there too. So I feel like the numbers are sort of
that counts.
Fudged. Yeah. A lot of movies.
3,000.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen 3,000 in my life.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that. You would just have to be like, I don't know, like I was telling you, like tonight, like after this, I'm just gonna go home and watch like three really shitty campy movies while I have this weekend off before work really starts.
Dude, but that's a good way to like reset the engine and like then you go in, you're like, all right, let's go, time to work.
Yeah, exactly. Like just hibernate for a couple days, watch a couple movies, sit in the dark, and get ready for the next one.
I think what's the next movie I wanted to see? I think the next movie I wanted to see was that Liam Neeson movie.
Oh, The Naked Gun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
See it?
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw it with Elijah and my grandparents, actually, while they were
Dude, your family seemed cool, though. When I
met
them,
yeah. My grandparents pulled up to the after party.
Pulled up to the after.
Yeah, I was a little shocked about that. I was like, like I said, my brothers were up here, and my one of my brothers, Nick, was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing Nana and Papa to the party," and I was just like, "Oh." And like I just didn't expect for my grandparents to come because I was just like, everybody's just gonna be going crazy here. But they had a blast. He took a really funny picture where they're drinking like a Modelo, like with their thumbs up, and like everybody's behind them, and they had a good time.
Yeah, you produced that, man. That was your
produce it.
You produced that.
Yeah, associate producer, my brother, I guess. Like,
dude, he was cool too. He was cool.
Yeah, I'm glad my brothers got to meet everybody. I know they're really excited about that. Because I remember earlier that day, they gave me some really nice gifts. They gave me like a Betamax player, which was kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
It's like where you can watch movies on it. It's like pretty much like the bridge from like VHS to DVD. So there would be like Betamax tapes. But yeah, so he got me like this really nice gift. It was like this cool retro thing, and like a project I'm gonna work on. But I remember he was just like, "Yeah," and like to pay me back, he's like, "I just want to be on the red carpet," and I was just like, "Oh, okay." And then like, cut to 6 hours later, like he was on the red carpet. I was just like, "Yeah, I can always return the favor."
Yeah,
some ways.
That's sweet, man.
So I don't think he expected like what the night was going to entail like that. But I was just like, "Yeah," and they're taking your photo and everything, and
he had a blast. It seems.
Yeah, it was great. I think, yeah. And also, I was like, this isn't the last one either. Like, we're going to have, like, so many more, like, screening parties and, world premieres and parties. And I think it's only the beginning right now.
Bro, that must feel so good, like, to know that you're, like, that you can do that for people close to you.
Yeah, I think, like, it's like the Adam Sandler model, too. I feel like,
it's a perfect model.
Yeah, where it's like, think of, like, a movie like Grown Ups, too. Like, that's just him and his friends kicking it at a lake house. With like a $80 to $100 million budget, just shooting a movie, you put it out there and make some money back on it.
Dude, 1 and 2, I'm just like, I love watching that. It feels so like it just feels so I'm at home. We're just having fun here.
Yeah,
no stakes.
as I'm sitting here, I'm just like, I'm a huge movie snob, and then I'm
You
just
don't
like,
like
well,
one?
Grown Ups too.
Oh my gosh! I was like, why did you just say 2? What do you mean? Oh my
No, well,
gosh,
the Grown
man.
Ups too. I feel like that's like the summertime fun. Like,
It is.
Well, I guess the first one takes place in the summertime, right?
The first one.
They're
is
like
last
going
day.
to like a water park and shit.
Yeah.
The second one, they're like at the lake house, which
Yeah.
is kind of fun.
They wanted to get away from technology.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And
Wait,
I think,
no. Wait, no. The second one. Yeah. The second one, they have that big frat battle.
yes,
At the end of it.
yes,
'Cause they found out
when
that
they're
she's
when they're
pregnant.
about to jump off the cliff and they're talking to the people.
Yeah, and they have that big like fight scene at the end.
Yeah,
When they have that like 90s or 80s party.
I think yes. I thought it was like a 4th of July party or something.
Yeah, something like that. That's
It's like good fun. I mean, like you're partying, vacationing with your friends, making a movie.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I think Danny McBride has that like same model
Yeah,
where he like. I was listening to a podcast and he was talking about how he lives in like South Carolina now or something like that, and all his friends who make movies and make shows with him, they all live on this like same street.
yeah.
And just go film and just make stuff. Have you seen Vice Principals?
I have not. Is that new?
No, it's like it might have been. It's a couple years old, but
Yeah, because I know he did Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down.
Yeah,
and
which is really
Righteous
funny.
Gemstones.
Yeah, and then he's great in Pineapple Express.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
a classic.
Oh my gosh, sticking in the crates there again.
Yeah, it's a classic. Again, getting
just-
snobby again on the podcast.
Do you like Superbad?
Of course, that's a
Yeah.
classic too.
You like Scott Pilgrim?
Yes, I was actually I own a bunch of Blu-rays, and I was looking at my Scott Pilgrim Blu-ray today as I was unpacking.
Jealous.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I mean, like, it's just so damn fun.
It is.
It's so fun.
You know, Armando's intro reminded me of that.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like kind of that punchy, poppy style thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminded me his movie was almost like a Mark Waters movie, like Mean Girls, Freaky Friday sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna see Freakier Friday?
Oh yeah, I'm a huge Freaky Friday fan.
Freakier Friday kind of sounds like
Yeah, exactly.
like a sex spin-off. Like it sounds
like
like
the Freaky Friday 2, Freakier Friday Diddy Party. Like
Oh, dude, Serge freaking yelled at every time.
I
we
mean-
were shooting, bro.
yeah,
This is
he
hilarious,
fucking
bro.
loves that. But I think he doesn't love the concept. He just thinks it's like a huge joke.
It's hilarious, bro.
But yeah, no, Freakier Friday is a funny title for it. But, you know, my sisters would always watch the first movie. And so I feel like I have a great sense of nostalgia for it. And then I wanted to rewatch it before the new one. I was watching it with my roommate, and I was like, holy shit, this is just such a fun movie. Like, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are just fantastic in it. And then my friend was visiting me for a night, and we watched it together. I was just like, this is a perfect movie to watch. Then I came up with, or I looked up drinking game rules to Freaky Friday, and I had a group of people come over, and we had a drinking game to it. And yeah, if you find like a Tumblr post of like Freaky Friday drinking game rules, like it'll get you pretty fucked up.
What is it like? Are you like just acting like each other or what?
No, so it's like anytime they say like Tess and Anna, which are the lead characters, anytime they say like Jake, who's like the love interest, anytime there is slight racism.
Slight racism.
Yeah, because the whole thing is that they go to this Chinese restaurant and they like get like a fortune cookie, and that's what ultimately has them switch bodies. So it's like this like Asian voodoo curse that's on them, and so like they'll always have like a gong ringing in the background, or like some music cues are like a little off, and so that's a part of that.
So you just like take a drink every time.
Yeah, you'll
one of
just
those
take
things?
a sip. Yeah, you'll take a sip, and then when you take shots is when they switch bodies, and so like it's kind of like a celebratory, like like they're switching bodies because they only do that
Dude,
twice
you
in the
guys were
movie.
effed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like more of the rules too. Like anytime like Anna, like Lindsay Lohan's character gets scolded, I'm a little like too deep on this. You know, I feel like I'm like I've watched Freaky
That's
Friday a little
hilarious.
too many times.
You've seen it way too many times.
Yeah, I'm like I can sit here on the podcast and just talk about Freaky Friday for an hour.
This is just Freaky Friday podcast.
Yeah, Freakier Friday in theaters now.
Yeah, go watch. Imagine you get to produce the next one.
Yeah, Freakiest Friday.
Freaky. You said that too fast. Like you just knew. This is where we're going with it.
Yeah, we're
Freakiest.
working on the spec script right now.
It kind of reminds me of are you familiar? You know Little Baby, right?
Yeah, of course.
He his albums for a point in the time, it was like the first one was like hard, and then the next one was like the hardest. The next one was like the hardest ever.
Yeah, the hardest
Like,
ever.
yo, how much Viagra are you taking?
Be like this summer, get ready for the hardest ever.
We're gonna get even harder. You thought we were hard before? Just wait.
Yeah, that's a good album title for Lil Baby. We're even gonna get harder.
Oh, we're gonna get so much harder.
Yeah, be like hardest.
Yeah.
I appreciate it when it escalates to something like that. I don't know. I love a good silly title.
Yeah. What are some other ones?
I don't know, like the Fast and Furious movies almost.
Yeah.
Like those aren't as like funny, but I feel like Too Fast, Too Furious is like
There we go.
a lot of people will kind of meme on that. Like you can even call Freakier Friday Too Freaky Too Friday.
Too freaky,
Too Friday.
Too freaky.
Yeah, Too
Friday.
Freaky. Too Dune, 2 Part 2. No, that doesn't work. My bad.
Yeah, what? They did this one's not a funny one, but they got Friday. Next Friday. Friday after the next.
Yeah. Those are good too.
And then the next one, just Monday.
Yes, Monday.
Monday.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm trying to
I think
think.
Garfield 1, Garfield 2,
It's
Tale
like
of Two Kitties.
Tale of Two Kitties.
What would be Garfield 3?
Garfield 3. It'll be like Garfield, but like the E would be a 3.
There you go. Perfect. Like Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek does it too. It's like Shrek the Third.
Shrek Forever After.
Yeah, Shrek Forever After. I actually have the Shrek collection on Blu-ray. I was looking at that one today too.
Dude, Shrek 2.
Yeah. I need to rewatch all of them for the fifth one.
The fifth one. I hope it's good, man.
I hope it's good too.
I really do.
It's gonna make a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I have Shrek on DVD over there. Shrek 2. My favorite thing about it is the bonus features.
Yes.
The American Idol it has, where you can like choose the winner.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's hilarious.
Bring it back. Like, where are we going with movies, please?
Yeah,
Bonus features.
not necessarily a spoiler, but I did hear about the new Freakier Friday movie that
Spoiling Freakier Friday.
that they play bloopers during the credits, actually, which I feel like is
Yeah,
kind of like
that's
a lost thing too.
It is a lost thing.
Yeah. I think like we Chance implemented it into the Nomad credits, one of the capstone movies I produce, where you can kind of see the slate and like the actors laughing with each other.
Oh, that's
you can kind of see it just a little bit like behind everybody's names.
Oh, that's so cool, dude. That's it. Just that's good. I remember they did that at the end of one of the Avengers movie. I think it was Endgame.
Yeah.
Where they like showed like them like 10 years ago, like getting ready to be an Avenger. That was a good time.
Yeah, Pixar would do it too, which would always kind of funny. Like they would like pretend like they're actually like on set or something.
That's cool.
And they'd have like a boom mic going, and it's just like I don't know, like the little animals or whatever, kind of just like messing up their lines. And
oh, that's funny. That's funny, bro. We got to bring that. Dang.
yeah,
Incredibles on Incredibles 3.
yeah,
Would you like to see that?
Incredibles 3. Yeah, I think like the first two are good. Not like a huge superhero movie guy, but I think like the Incredibles, like that's just like classic.
Classic, dude.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. It's fun. It's full of adventure.
The third one, I'm thinking Mr. Incredible and his wife. Maybe they're dead.
They're dead?
They're dead.
What?
Jack's older. Jack's teenager.
Yeah.
The,
Okay.
Dash, Violet, middle-aged. Maybe they have kids.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not dead.
Wait. I'm sorry, but can I use the bathroom really quick?
Yeah. That's perfectly fine. All right, I'll cover this subject. No, you go ahead. I feel like you've been holding that for a bit. Hello. This is Josey, all by himself. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. All you beautiful people that made it all the way here to the 1 hour mark. I mean, it's just such an honor for you guys to even watch or listen or look at this podcast, Apartment B, man. We've done great things, man, and I can't wait for you guys to come to the alumni game we're gonna have a 5-on-5 basketball game with all the alumni of the Apartment B podcast. It's gonna be a great time. All-Star game. We're gonna be fundraising. What could we fundraise? I mean, we could do autism. We could do cancer. We could do I don't know. We could fund babies. Babies are cool. You know what I really want to fund? Let's fund the WNBA. All right, we're gonna fund the WNBA. Have a 5-on-5 game. We're gonna have the WNBA. We're gonna have Caitlin there. Caitlin Clark's gonna come out. Angel Reese. We're gonna have her come out. We're gonna have Asia Wilson. Man, it's gonna be a hell of a time. Have a 5-on-5 game. Alumni versus WNBA. Man, and we're gonna bust some bitches' ass. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves, man. As Jack's peeing in there, man, it just makes me think of when I was a child and the way I used to pee, man. I would pull my pants all the way down, have my butt cheeks hanging out the back. You know what I'm saying? And have that thing slanging in the toilet, man. You know what I mean? I'm hoping this is comforting. I'm hoping I'm keeping you comfortable, man. Please continue to lend an ear to the Apartment B podcast, man, because it's so we appreciate every person, every supporter, man. He's finished. Absolutely. Perfect. I mean, well, we hit our time.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Jack,
Nice.
I mean, Jack Gaffney, everybody. This is fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for having me, man. This was a ton of fun.
Absolutely. And you're invited to the Apartment B alumni basketball game. You're gonna be
Oh shit, what?
yeah, 5-on-5. We're raising money for the WNBA, so yeah.
Okay, I'm in. I'm not. I need to get basketball shoes, so I need to work on that next.
Yeah,
that's the next
thing,
project.
man. That's the next project.
Producing myself to go to the mall and get basketball shoes.
Everything's a production.
Everything is in production. I gotta plan it out.
But dude, it was so awesome to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but thank you for driving here. I know it's a long drive,
dude. Of course.
Absolutely. There we go.
It was a great ride.
That was beautiful. Thank you guys for listening to the Apartment B podcast. See you guys on the next one.
Hell yeah.